And there's the bell to start round one. One punch could change everything in this battle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He misses with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Those counter punches have to hurt. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Punch, counter punch. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. What would you tell this guy? Here we go for round two. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, and the grand champion might go down. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Pacquiao there got clipped clean. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stars after that one. How did they not go down?
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Perfect counter shot. Whoa, ay caramba! Julio Cesar Chavez in trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. There's the bell for round three. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Catch and shoot. Beautiful counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. They better start respecting each other's punching power. They exchange punches. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound it. Pull it right there. Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he going to go down? Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Beautiful counter punch. There's a counter shot. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. And he scores with the counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Julio Cesar Chavez just got rocked. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for... There's the bell for round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. How about that time counter shot? That hook doesn't score. Good counter punch. That counter shot lands. That jab misses. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Julio Cesar Chavez in some serious trouble. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage. On to the 5th we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Misses with the straight left. Dios mío! Is Julio Cesar Chavez going to go down? I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Back and forth they go. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Chavez in that last round. He is down big time on the... There's the bell to start round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Holding nothing back here in the round. A perfect counter lands. That uppercut misses. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter punch caught him clean. Both want the knockout. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Wow, what a shot! And it's over! A home run swing, and that will do it here. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.